Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So my friends, it's been a while since I made my last video here on Novavax, ticker is NVAX. If you don't know this stock, guys, this is a very nice pharma squeeze breakout short squeeze stock. We have here some squeeze potential, and there is of course a reason why I do this update here for you right now. Everything what I say here is not financial advice, but I will show you all the price targets here to the up and downside for this stock. Yo guys, my last video was here around April 2025. I show you also the reason why I didn't make any updates. So a couple of months passed, and I will show you my drawings in a second, but we want to check now together what happened after my video release, because sometimes it's just not necessary to talk about stocks when they trading sideways, but now we have here a situation for Novavax where we could see a potential squeeze. So let's use here TradingView to simulate what happened since my last video update. Zack, zack, zack. Here we go. You see some small breakout attempts, but what is interesting that the bottom is in from April. So you can see that we never came lower like that. And as I said, there is a reason why I didn't make an update. And by the way, guys, if you also want to use TradingView and all the chart drawings, which I show you in a second, there is a discount link in the video description if you also want to get yourself TradingView. So guys, that looks nothing special, but when we measure now here the peak, or the shakeout, which happened here during 7 and 8 of April, for Novavax it was here April the 10th. The bottom was in, the overall market shakeout was fulfilled, and we had now here around 82% of a rebound process. It's okay, nothing special. If you know my channel, guys, then you also know that I provide here a lot of short squeeze stocks on Patreon. 80% from April to August is okay, but this is really nothing special. I try to predict here breakouts in the market where we have 100% and more squeeze potential in just a couple of days, guys. This is how it looks like. You can join us on Patreon. There are just a couple of slots left before I close my memberships, because we growing too fast, guys. I have to control that a little bit. There are just some slots left, but this is how it looks like when I post here on Patreon a screenshot or a video. Most of the time I post videos. Then there are all information in the chart where I expect the price to go, and of course to the up, down, and upside. And you can see that was exactly here where my landing zone got hit, and we started to squeeze 140% 4 trading days after I posted this video. If you still want to join in on Patreon, guys, the link is also here in the video description. The full package membership is my most popular membership, where I just have a few slots left, and you also get access to all my content there, guys. Trading tutorials, member FAQ section, all my short squeeze stocks, and so on. The link patreon.com/blackbelttrader is, as I said, also available in the video description. So my friends, then let's now check here Novavax. I enable my drawings, and you can see this blue zone here, guys. Same like every time when I predict short squeezes or try to predict breakouts, I work with these so-called algo demand zones, these blue boxes here. And Novavax hit this box just here in April, and that was the reason, has been the reason why I made a video shortly after that. The algo demand zone for Novavax is still unchanged. $5.64 to $4.65 is where the algos are buying this stock, guys. And as you can see, as soon as we get into this zone, we never came back so low, guys. So if you don't know Novavax, I can give you here a quick recap. Very strong support here below this zone. This is just a shakeout. So what does that mean? The algos, the normal trading algos, buying Novavax here in this zone. But sometimes, of course, the market makers try to create shakeouts to scare retail investors and traders out of their positions to trigger stop losses. And that's why I mentioned it already. We have here a very, very strong shakeout zone below that price range. If you have not seen my previous video, I even predicted that somewhere here in the $3.90 range is the support, and Novavax squeezed from there. That was the short squeeze which I predicted. And since then, guys, we're waiting here for the post squeeze, for some bigger squeeze. Overall, Novavax looks bad. So this is not a stock where I say this, I would hold the stock for years. But what the potential is, guys, Novavax is highly shorted, and we can see that this stock already squeezed here from $3.53 all the way up, guys, to over 330 US dollar. That was here after the pandemic, or with the bull run in 2020 and 2021. We had this massive squeeze. Bill Gates has been or is invested here, pumped this stock. Here is a vaccine stock. Also, they also do vaccines. And yeah, you can see from $330, we are now back here at $8. So what are the price goals here for Novavax, guys? Yeah, so we have a squeeze situation right now. We have a chance to squeeze. However, we need volume. So there is some volume spikes, or there are some volume spikes right now. Novavax is heavily shorted. Don't forget that. We have here a short interest of more than 31%. So the short sellers will not be happy if the price stays at $8. Keep that in mind, guys. 31% short is very, very high. So the market makers want to see here again $5 or lower. However, we have here a short squeeze trigger zone. This is unchanged here at $9.71 is the make it or break it price level for Novavax, where we potentially could see a squeeze. So we are just a couple of cents away. Does that mean, guys, that I buy the stock right now, that I'm FOMOing in? No, guys, I don't. The market is very overbought right now, which means Novavax could not squeeze yet. And the chance that we now see a squeeze is not that high. However, if we see here a final shakeout back in this zone, guys, back in this algo demand zone, then we finally have a chance to squeeze. And the market makers left us already here two hidden signals. We have one open gap now here at $6.98 and $4.55. This is an older gap, which we had here from the May 2024 squeeze, guys. No drama, no squeeze. It's very simple. So Novavax has an attempt right now. I think we could retest here $9.71 if we don't get rejected immediately by the beginning of next week. We had here a breakout, as you can see, a pump here from more than 40% in total, but now we start to pull back. That's why I say if we find support here in that price range, there's a good chance for a squeeze. But don't forget, we have this open gap here at $6.97. Sooner or later, the price has to come down to close that gap. What we definitely can say that we have here a temporary support at $6. But as I said, this is not a super strong support. In my opinion, the market makers here, let Novavax breathe. They are heavily shorted here. And as long as there is no breakout attempt, they are chilled, and don't need to hammer the stock down. But keep that in mind. There is a slightly support here at $6 US. The market makers tried to bring the price here down and failed. However, guys, algo demand zone, if I have to trade the stock, yeah, this is not financial advice, I would definitely wait for this algo demand zone. Maybe we see here a huge shakeout crash, something like that. We can see here in the volume profile that the volume is coming in, guys. Yeah, something is happening here. Average volume is 6 million shares. On Friday, we traded almost 10 million shares. This is good, but not enough. So keep in mind that we usually see here some algo rejections, but we're building also higher lows. So that's why I make this update video here for you. If the volume is kicking in and brings the price above $9.71, then we have here a squeeze and even short squeeze potential. Next price goals are $12.41, $15.89, and the major squeeze trigger will be $16.85. From the actual price point here, that means the squeeze potential for an algo squeeze is between 47%, 89%, and here 100%. If we go over $16.85, guys, yes, then we have here a short squeeze situation for Novavax, and you can already see a lot of higher price levels are here also visible in the gap indicator. My friends, that was my quick and dirty update. Check out here my brand new hot stock video. It will be released tomorrow. Take your chance, guys. Join in as long as you can before I close the memberships. I thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for your loyal support. Good luck with Novavax and see you in the next one. Arigatou gozaimasu. Vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.